welcome back to the channel. I thought today I would go through my 10 worst items that I've sold in 2024. Thankfully, these kind of items only happen to me once in a while, and I have a pretty solid ASP in my eBay store. At the moment, it's sitting about $75, which is my average sale price. So I'm pretty wrapped with that, but it could have been higher if I didn't pick up some of the items that I'm going to show you today. So I have 10 items. Let's just get into it. I'm going to show you the 10 worst items that I sold in 2024. The first item is this vintage Katie's utility jacket. I ended up picking it up for $8. I sold it for $20 plus post, which left me a profit of $12.67. This jacket sat around for months. I initially listed it back in July 2023 and I ended up selling it in January 24. So it sat around for way too long and the profit on this item was way too low. The things that I have learned from this item is that I am not a vintage seller. I generally do not sell vintage clothes, and these are the items that I need to leave behind in the future. The next item is a review clutch. I picked this one up for $10. I ended up selling it on a Facebook group for $20 inclusive of posts because I just wanted it gone. This one had been sitting around for almost a year with little to no interest. So I've learned the hard way that review itself is starting to decline. There's very few dresses that sell very quickly unless they're the specific type. And clutches and accessories are not what review is known for. So in the future, I won't be picking up items like this. So the next item is a pair of Lululemon tights. These I thought were so cute with their scallop detail, but these ones did sit around for a very long time. These were in my eBay store for over a year. They were listed in March 2023 and sold last month in May. So I ended up purchasing them for $9 and I did sell them for $44.99 plus post. So my profit was $30.43. So my profit was fine there, but this one just sat around too long. What I've learned from this is that Lululemon, again, has had a bit of a decline and you really need to be picking up things that are in the current season to sell. The next item is something that I actually don't enjoy selling. It is a review kind of jumper cardigan, and it sat around for a really, really long time. So I ended up paying $10 for this and I really don't know why. I sold it for $20 plus post, which left me a profit of $6.33. It was listed in May 2023 and only sold in May 24, so it sat around for a whole year. And I do not want to be making $6 profit on something that I'm storing for a whole year. So this to me was a complete flop, and review is something that I'm not picking up very often anymore. It has to be something very special for me to go ahead and purchase it. There was a few wrong things with this item. It was the wrong print, it was the wrong size, and it just, yeah, it was all wrong. So this is something that I definitely would not pick up again. So the next item is this Shona Joy dress. It was very cute. However, I don't have a lot of luck moving Shona Joy very quickly. I know that the midi to maxi lengths do a lot better. So this one being shorter did sit around for quite a while, a year in fact. I ended up picking it up for $8. I sold it for $40 plus international post and thought, oh, that's good. It's gone, it's moved. However, once it reached the buyer, they notified me that the sizing was incorrect on my listing. I had listed it as a size smaller in both my title and my item specifics, and I didn't take a photo of the tag. So I ended up having to refund the buyer, and this error ended up costing me over $25. So I ended up losing money on this listing. The next item are these shoes by Deck Juba. They're metallic and they're a little bit fun, and I thought maybe they would be a quick flip, but they were not. I ended up listing them in April 2023 and they sold in May 24, so they stuck around for way too long. I ended up paying $7 for them and I sold them for $25 plus post, which left me a profit of $14.54. I love selling shoes, but these ones I would leave behind in the future. The next item I have is this dress by Desigual. I remember back a few years ago, Desigual used to sell like hotcakes, but it's just not the way anymore. It has really, really tanked. So I ended up picking up this one for $8. I sold it for $29 plus post, which left me a profit of $15.38. This one was in my store for 10 months before it sold, and 10 months is just way too long for this type of profit as well. So Desigual is a brand that I no longer pick up because it is just not worth my time and effort. The next item is a pair of jeans by New, and everything is wrong with these jeans. So these jeans are a skinny style, which we all know are not selling in the current climate due to the current trends. And they're also a really, really small size. So these ones I did only purchase for $1. I did flip them for $24.99, which left me a profit of $17.69. These sat around for over a year, so they were a completely bad buy, and they'll be something that I definitely will not be picking up in the future. So the next item are these boots by Joe Mercer. These were brand new without box, and are probably the only item that I'm surprised out of these 10 that didn't sell sooner. So these sat around for 13 months. I ended up taking an offer of $38.24. My buy-in was $7, which left me a profit of $25.47. And the last item of my 10 are these pants by Ruby Yaya. There's pretty much everything wrong with the way I picked these up. I paid way too much. I paid $12.50. They only sold for $20 plus post, which left me a profit of $11.64. So I paid too much for them. They were the wrong size. They were too small. And Ruby Yaya is mostly known for their dresses, not for pants. So I'm not going to be picking up Ruby Yaya pants in the future. They will definitely be left behind next time. So those are my worst sales of 2024 to date. I think it's really important that we not only focus on our profit, but also how long items are turning over. So for $6 on some of those items, it's just not worth the amount of time that goes into sourcing the item, listing the item, photographing the item, and then eventually packing and posting the item. So they're items that I do not want to pick up in the future. In saying that, there's items where there is high profit, and I don't mind if they sit a little bit longer than other items given how much they're going to pay me at the end of the day. It's worth it. It's worth my time and energy. So I hope you got something out of this video and you got to learn something along the way, or even have a bit of a giggle at some of the things I did pick up once upon a time. But if you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe. And I hope to see you all again next week. Bye.